Greetings, grand everything, my amazingly blessed people there. Feels good to be back over here on YouTube. Anyway, y'all know the drill. For everybody that's physically able, please get out here, get dressed, get your trekking gear, your walking gear on, get that jacket on, them joggers on, get them trainers on, them sneakers, them tennis shoes. I'm seeing all the variations of the word for everyone else around the world. But anyway, let's get ready. Let's stretch, and get out there and go on that walk, that walk of wisdom. You know what I mean? It's a double W. Anyway, thank you all for coming back. Thank you all for being here. Welcome to anyone who's joining us as a newcomer. We appreciate your presence, and we pray, this results into a fruitful, a prosperous partnership, a prosperous discussion. And today's principle I'd like to go in more depth of, I would like to go to expand on is it's one that that I feel all of us, each and every one of us, one by one, should master, and I myself have not mastered it well yet, but so we're on the journey together. Like I said, we're here learning together. It's not there's no teacher, there's no student, there's no master, there's no novice. If it's about being masters, we're all masters. It's about being novices, we're all novices. I don't believe in hierarchies and all that. But by now y'all should be ready. Y'all should be dressed. It's a bit drizzling. You can't see that, but I see it. Anyway, y'all should be ready and dressed to go out there. Y'all should be on the road. Anyway, today's principle I'd like to go deeper in explanation of is never repeat your failures. Again, let me repeat that, but don't repeat them. Never repeat your failures. Now, what do we mean by never repeat your failures? It's basically like saying don't mess up twice, and don't do the same mistake twice, don't do something that didn't work the first time. It most likely won't work the second time, pretty much, you know what I mean? And that's if you want like just simple explanation of what never repeating your failure means. It's basically don't repeat your failures. Don't fail at something twice, basically. If you're gonna do something the second time around, you better succeed. That's pretty much what it's telling us. Now, also, how I want us to understand is that in life we're bound to fail at something, and it's not unfortunate that we do fail at a couple things. It's not unfortunate that you get it's not unfortunate that you get to fail, or you fall sometimes, because that's a process by which we learn. That's a process by which we build resilience. Because falling down and getting back up is not the easiest thing to do, but once it becomes easy for you, then I don't know what could stop you. And falling down and getting back up is not literally falling down like physically. No, it could be interpreted in multiple ways, such as falling down meaning falling off like a status, if you held a certain status within your community or within your company and whatever, and you fell off, you know, regardless of the reason, what defines you is how you get back up, you know, and how you handle that fall, you know. What defines you is not I guess where you were before, but it's how you pull yourself back up and get yourself back to where you were, or even higher, you know. So basically yeah, that's one of the things we mean by never repeating our failures, you know. It's basically falling down, getting back up, and not worrying about falling down again, because again, it's bound to happen, you know, one way and the other, or one way or the other, whichever one you want to go with. But you know, you're bound to take hits in life, and what we're trying to make each other understand is not that how to, you know, avoid them hits, you know, avoid falling down. What we're trying to make each other understand is how to, you know, take those hits with a smile, you know, and in the process of getting up, making sure to have learned a lesson, you know. It's we're trying to make sure we have learned a lesson, understood I guess what we meant, what the universe was trying to teach us, you know, by I guess bring us down, you know, regardless of whether it was someone who helped it happen or whatever. Don't blame them, you know. Trust me, don't blame them. Jesus didn't blame Judas. Well, not blame him per se, but like you know, he didn't resent him, you know, because people are gonna be people, you know. And again, one thing I want you all to understand, I want us to understand, is that things are gonna happen in life. People will be people. The only thing you can and have control over, you know, is your reaction to all these events, you know. The only thing we have control over, or yeah, is our reactions to these events. So again, at the end of the day, you know, accept people for who they are, know who you want them to be. And yeah, sorry for having deviated from the main topic we were talking about. But yeah, in terms of never repeating our failures, it's also just you know, doesn't have to be even an act, you know. Never repeating your failures might mean also never falling back to, I guess, a habit that you let go of, you know, a habit that you gave up on, a habit that just a character trait of yours, you know. Not going back to that as well, you know, counts as never repeating your failures, you know. It's broader than it seems, you know. And also one thing as well about never repeating our failures is that the principle never repeating your failures does not only mean never repeating, like does not necessarily mean you have to fail once to learn it and not do it again. Nah, sometimes you could get it the first time, you could get it right first shot, you know. Sometimes you could get it right even without trying the first time. That's not the point. The point is just that you know, to learn from I guess what you call it. The point is to learn from whatever society presents to you, in a way, you know. And what I mean by that is again, like I said, you don't always have to fail to learn, you know. Never repeating your failures doesn't mean that you necessarily have to fail once. Sometimes you could also make sure to learn from other people's mistakes, you know. We don't always have to fail to like mess it up to know that we messed up, or to learn that not to mess it up, you know. Sometimes you could just what you call it, yeah, learn from others' mistakes, you know. Learn from where someone you know went wrong or not, and where not to I guess make the same error or make the same mistakes, and move forward accordingly with your life. So yeah, never repeating your failure is you know, not only about I guess learning not to make the mistakes for yourself, like learning from your own mistakes, because again, some might say, you won't know until you try it yourself. Well, trust me, sometimes, it's good to just pay attention to how someone was affected by whatever it is, and not again learn from where they went wrong, and just learn to do better, learn to go about it better, and make sure to, how do you call it, learn to go about it better and make sure to do better, pretty much, so again, never repeat your failures, and if you can, don't repeat someone else's failures, like for example, even just family, like there's some things, some things that that some acts or habits, or I don't know, character traits from your family that I guess some people might say are hereditary, or I hope I say that I say the word right, and that you might convince yourself that, hey, my peoples are like that, so that's why I'm probably like that, and my bad for that. Oh shit, you're just making excuses, my brother, my sister, you're just making excuses. Because they are like that don't mean that you have to be like that. Trust me, and you could easily be better, you could easily be different, but you're choosing to remain like that because it's convenient, and especially if it's something negative, if it's a negative trait, if it's a negative habit, and you I guess keep it going, keep it stepping, well, you're just continuing the how do you call it, the cycle, you're not helping it in any way, you're not even helping yourself. That's the crazy thing, and again, most times you don't have anyone to tell you that, you don't have anyone to tell you where you're going wrong, you don't have anyone to tell you, oh shit, you're making an excuse, you don't have anyone to tell you you're using whatever it is that whatever reason it is as a crutch, just to remain that way. And well, I'm here to tell you, don't say you're that way because you're that way, because you aren't, you're that way because you choose to be that way, you're that way because you want to be that way, and if that's who you are, then be honest with yourself, and don't lie by saying I don't know, don't lie by saying that's just the way you are, and you don't know what to do about it, because again, it's like saying I'm lazy just because I'm lazy. No, you're lazy because you choose to be lazy, like when I'm lazy because I chose to be lazy. It's not that because my family this and that. Nah, I'm lazy because I'm choosing to be a couch potato in that moment, and that's fine as long as you're being honest with yourself, through it all. But at the same time, don't excuse negative behavior. Don't enable negative behaviors, and don't enable negative character traits, for you or for anyone else. And so again, let's learn to be better, because when you know better, you do better. And we don't have to one thing things I want us to take away from this one: when you know better, you do better. So let's learn to be better. 2, you don't have to make the same mistake twice to know it's a mistake. 3, you don't have to make the mistake yourself to know it's a mistake, If someone's made it and they tell you it's a mistake, then it's a mistake, It's just like if someone's touching fire and it's burning them and tell you it's burning them, will you go and touch it yourself? Nah, you'll be like, I feel you, I see what you mean, you're right. So yeah, that's pretty much about it, for today's extended principle discussion. I pray this assists you on your journey to self-discovery and to self-enlightenment. I pray it assists you in a way that works for you. If it doesn't, I appreciate you as well for the honesty, and stay blessed, stay protected, stay winning out them amazing people, uh, stay loved, stay stay faithful to yourself, stay confident, and the sky is the limit, that's about it. And most important reminder, couldn't go without leaving this here, but think for yourselves, my amazingly blessed people. Think for yourselves always. Whatever you do with this information, make sure you would have thought for yourself before proceeding to applying it in any way whatsoever. And stay winning, stay blessed, stay loved, and stay healthy. One love, my amazingly blessed people. Take care.